music videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you produced this song, Burna Boy's
No,
Onyeka.
so I did logistics for Burna Boy. I produced a video for Molly.
Okay, Molly Music.
Yeah, Molly Music some time ago. I've worked with this UK artist called Rebecca Garten, a novelist. So they're the ones. The other stuff is like on other teams. Yeah.
And also you did logistics for Dimension, J5 and Rema. And also Wizkid featuring Thames.
Yes, Essence.
What goes into logistics?
Basically, you're the person they need to make sure that all the teams have what they need. So maybe the lighting crew need certain kind of things to use, or like I have to create a green room for the artists. Most of the time they put me in charge of the artists as well, so I've got to work closely with some of these artists and stuff.
Which of these artists do you think that I like
working with? I liked working with Skepta.
Okay.
Yeah, he was very nice, like very, very calm and very nice. I like working with Wizkid as well.
Wizkid?
Yeah.
Well, he
actually remembers, like, so for Essence, we had shots the day before on another video, and he was like, I was like, oh, I'm the one making sure you're okay. And he said, oh yeah, I remember you from the other set. I was like, this guy remembers, because they meet a lot of people. Exactly. So I was actually surprised.
Yeah. And which artist did you not like?
Burna Boy.
Why Burna? I thought he was the coolest. I mean,
no, he was a bit fussy.
What made him?
He just, he couldn't be moved. Like, we had to, because of him, especially with Onyeka, we had to, like, our set time could have been cut short, but he was getting a haircut in between takes.
Interesting.
I don't know what hair grew on his head between that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't particularly enjoy working with him.
So with logistics, or let's say producing music videos, do you guys give them the budget, or you work with their budget? How's it done?
A client can come to you and say, this is my budget, and then I will tell you what you can get with your budget. If you only get a camera, that's the only thing that you get. But I'm very realistic, and I tell my clients that there are certain things I can't compromise on, which is lighting, camera equipment, like anything to make the video like really, quality. I can't compromise on it. There's other things you can cut here and there, but that I can definitely compromise on it.
Yeah, I feel you. So being a creator for event.
Yeah, I do events as well. I manage DJs as well.
So let's move to the event side of it.
Right.
Like there are Accra by night everywhere. Everywhere is packed. People are chilling left, right, center. Is it lucrative to be doing like event here in Ghana?
If you're going into percentage with the venue or the venue or the organizers, yes. Percentage.
Elaborate, please.
So if I come in and I take a flat fee, right, to do an event, what I'll get at the end of the month is what I'll get. But if I come in to do percentage splits, that means I get profits off whatever they make on the bar or on tickets. So if we get a lot of people coming to the events, then the chances of me getting more are higher. However, if I was taking a flat fee, it doesn't really. That's more comfortable. Yeah,
because we see people out there all the time. So we always feel like people that are into events are really cashing out.
It depends.
Unless it's December.
No, it depends on who you know.
Event too?
Yes, it depends on who you know that's coming to your events. So if you know the big spenders.
Bolles.
Yes, if you know the big spenders, then you're in good company, because they'll come and that's guaranteed. Whatever event you do, they'll come and spend. Yeah.
How does it feel working with DJs, especially women? Because we don't see them mount big stage, like the bigger stage and everything. We see them do like the bars, just a limited crowd.
No, but they've started mounting stages, huh?
For real?
Yes. They started. So one of the DJs I managed, Baby Jamaica, she was part of a Caribbean festival that they had during the December. So that was a big stage. She's done tanks and bikinis as well. We're on the Imula stage. So they are doing it, just not as much as the men do it. And they don't think women can play peak time. So you may not see a female DJ at playing at like a peak time for an event, but you see them at opening, like as an opening set, and most of the time a lot of people are not there anyways. So it's not that they are not mounting big stages, just the position they give them on the events is just when people are hardly there.
I feel you. What are some of the challenges though?
A lot of the girls, well, my DJs, sometimes they get hit on by guys. And not all the guys that book them actually want to book them. So somebody made a comment to me and said, oh, I only book your DJ because she's pretty. I was like, really?
Yeah. Oh.
I mean,
but that's a selling point.
I was about to say that's a selling point, but it's also like, I don't like the emphasis on how they look, because my DJs can actually play. Do you get it? They know how to play. They have the skill set. So I'm trying to change that environment where my DJs get booked because they look good, to rather, emphasis on how they play.
Don't you think that most Ghanaian DJs don't dress well? Because you see them and they are wearing some type of
some
type of dresses. Is it that they're wearing skirt, like really short skirt, or they are literally naked? Don't you think that's why people
it's also the way you present yourself.
Okay.
Right. And I have this thing where I talk to my DJs and they know that, they try not to show too much. It's not because you can't, express yourself, but it's also like take the attention from the body and the face to actually people hearing how you play.
Exactly.
Do you get it? And I think once we can pivot from that look to here, then the men will take us more seriously.
But when you ask them, what's the reason behind their looks? Why did they dress that way?
It's part of the brand. Like, if you check out all these international female DJs that people are looking up to, Uncle Waffles and stuff, they all the TNC, they all expose their bodies.
Okay.
And I think for a long time in this industry, people have said that sex sells. So, if you can show a bit of skin, hey, I can get people to look at me even if I can't play well.
But you were working with artists before you decided to do DJ and manage these people. Why didn't you rather manage an artist?
I've gotten those kind of requests. I don't know
why.
For me, I think artist management takes a lot. With DJs, right? I can get my DJs. Do you want, have you heard the person play before? No, okay, come and play. Let them come and play 1 hour. If you like them, you like them. But with artists, you don't have to convince the person that this person is going to blow. And it's a whole lot of things that go into it that I'd rather not get into. However, I have been approached about being on a team for certain artists, and I just think I wasn't ready then.
But is it lucrative?
The DJs, yeah, when they get big gigs, because I get a commission of whatever gigs I book for them and whatever gigs I negotiate on. So
you are paid based on commissions.
Yeah, basically.
So are you the one that brings the deal, or sometimes they find if they have to find a deal themselves? Do you also get commission?
So if I negotiate, so you can say, hey, you can talk to my manager. If I talk to whoever it is, that means I'm negotiating on your behalf and I'm getting you the best deal, right? And so I get a percentage of that as well. But I don't take anything that they book themselves. I'm not that kind of person. There's some people whose deals say whatever even if people approach you, or whatever it is, wherever it comes from.
People say that your space is for men. It's a men's world over there. Do you hear that a lot? What comes to mind when you hear that?
It's because the entertainment industry and how women are seen in the entertainment industry. When you are working in that space, they expect you to do certain things to get to certain heights.
My God.
If you want to secure your position, you're going to have to do some things. And I've chosen to take the long way, which is, make sure that my work stands out for itself. So
what are some of the challenges, though, in the work that we do, women in the creative industry, as a woman?
Definitely the respect. sometimes it's not there. I know what I'm talking about, and I'll give you an example. Sometimes people will book my DJs, and you know, if I don't go to the venue with them, then it's like, oh yeah, let her play, even at the time that
because you're seeing it as like normal DJ.
Exactly.
Come and do your work and go.
Yeah. But when I go with them, you see that the respect is there. Oh, her manager is there. You can't do certain things, and I think that the more these things like happen, you know, the more the respect is there, the better, like, you know, how do I explain it? People will now start to have more respect for, but then again, it also goes back to the way you present yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
So for me, I think just, you know, and also people thinking that women can't play peak times for events and letting them open all the time, because when you open, there's hardly anybody there.
True.
So I think those are some of that's another challenge that I've seen, that people don't think women are strong enough acts to, you know, play big
right.
times.
If you had a chance to change something in the industry, what would it be?
There needs to be, I think, more programs from the government.
Oh.
In terms of the creative industry.
Okay.
But not only that, stuff that are geared towards women as well, women in the creative industry, because I feel like there's a lot of sensitization that we need to do when it comes to like the general public and women in these kind of spaces, and also the education as well. So we don't have, even generally, creative industry in Ghana. I feel it should be tied into the tourism industry, because the creatives are the ones also creating the tourism. You get a year of return, all the people that you're dealing with, the parties and stuff, it's all run by creatives, you know, and that's what's bringing income for the tourism industry. So if they can somehow tie the creative industry with programs geared towards,
but they will say they are also doing year of return. They will say it's government.
So
it's government.
Where's the money going? And that's what I'm not seeing how that's helping our industry.
No, but they book the artists and they pay them.
Do you know what they pay them?
I don't know, unless you tell us. How much do they pay them?
Oh, some of the amounts that we've been offered for gigs is,
as in government gigs.
Oh yeah, trust me, these things, if you say that they all come from government, the person that's doing the event has already taken
the money,
and they'll come to you and say, oh, for 2 hours, 3 hours, we're offering 1,000 CDs. Are you kidding me?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
By now the budget is huge.
Oh, they've taken off whatever they need to take off.
So that's more like the frontliners are taking all the money and they're just giving a few to you know, people that have to play the
Oh. And sometimes they'll come and say, oh, we're do it for exposure.
Oh.
So, you know, we're not offering any money, but, you know, do it for exposure.
And you know, and the sad thing is that we accept it because we want the exposure.
Yeah, but now my DJs have told me, don't bring me any.
No, but is it wrong? Is it wrong?
It's not all gigs. It's not all gigs that you have to look at it. Look at the gig and see where is it going to land you long term. Sometimes, so a platform like iMula like this, they give you a stage. They don't pay you, but they'll give you a stage. They'll record your set, so your set is online. Your set will be available, and they put it on Apple Music.
Yeah.
So in that sense, technically, you know, your exposure is there.
Yeah.
The fact that they'll handle all of that and put you on Apple Music, I'm happy for them to play those kind of gigs, because iMula is a very big platform, and especially for DJs, it's a recognized platform. Like right now, they are really global. It's going out of the country. So with something like that, I'm like, hey, this is a good opportunity. If you're playing for an embassy, you never know who. So it's not just if it's some bar somewhere, some corner, and they're telling you exposure. Once you're following on Instagram, you know, what exposure are you giving us exactly? So I look at, we analyze it and we see which gigs we take. Yeah.
Right. That's your camera. Anything that you want to tell us? The government, people in the industry, please.
Say the government.
Just say it out loud because they are listening to you.
I think I would like to say that I think so far Ghanaians are really embracing women in the creative industry. I'm not gonna lie, it's better than before. It's better than 2 or 3 years ago. I would love to see more women directors, more women producers, more women event curators. Not the weddings, but like big festivals and events, and more women on different creative teams. And more respect for women DJs. That's all I can ask for.
Right. Thank you so much for coming through. Right. Wishing you the happiest of birthday today to you, Moses of New Botiano. This is coming from your brother, Father PK, and the entire family. May this year bring you endless happiness, good health, and memorable moments. Enjoy your special day to the fullest. So happy birthday to you, and from Xzone and also TV XYZ. Guy, no, you're bad crowd. And thank you all for watching Xzone right here on TV XYZ. I couldn't read your messages because my time is up. My name is Ifyo Wusu. You can call me Coke. That about with street credentials. XYZ Catering. I'll see you same time on Wednesday and also on Friday.